Welcome back, everybody, to Monday Night Raw. We have a stacked card for you here tonight, live from Sunrise, Florida. Tonight we will continue on with the WWE Undisputed Championship Contenders rankings. As you can see, some people have gone up. Edge and Samoa Joe with victories last week gone up. Rusev, Randy Orton gone down last week. Shinsuke Nakamura falling down with no match last week. And we will continue the World Tag Team Championship tournaments. Tonight we'll see the Usos face the Hart Foundation, and Titus Worldwide go against Balor and Hideo Itami. Let's jump right into the action, everybody. No, you are not seeing this incorrectly. You do not have to fix your television sets. In this case, your computer monitors. You do not have to touch anything. That is the Usos on Monday Night Raw. Last week on Tuesday Night SmackDown, they did make an appearance as free agents. Let's take a look at what they did last week on SmackDown. In a number one contenders match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, they were able to pick up the win against the Revival. And here tonight, as free agent tag team, as I said, they will look to advance in the World Tag Team Championship tournament. How impressive would that be for them to not only become number one contenders for the SmackDown's Tag Team Championship, but also become number one contenders for the World Tag Team Championships here on Raw. The only Tag Team Championships that will matter. Because Monday Night Raw is looking to make tag teams great again. And speaking of great tag teams, there they are. The Hart Foundation. On your left, Jim the Anvil Neihart. And on your right, Bret the Hitman Hart. This tag team, former champions in the past, multiple times. Bret Hart, former world champion here in the WWE. They look to gain another tag team championship underneath their list of accolades. One of the most iconic tag teams in professional wrestling. One of the most iconic families in professional wrestling. We've already seen Natalya on Monday Night Raw. Let's see what the Harts can do. Bret Hart starting off this match against Jey Uso. Collar and elbow tie up in the center of the ring. Jey Uso falling behind. Not falling behind, going behind. But Bret also able to counter, go behind. Now wrestling slam takes him down. Side headlock on the center of the ring. Like I said earlier, as Jey Uso gets Bret Hart locked between those legs. Bret, however, able to kick out. As I was saying earlier, Monday Night Raw is attempting to make tag team wrestling great again. Starting off with the World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Last week we saw the Outsiders defeat the Hype Bros to advance into the second round. Who would advance here is Bret Hart, slamming Jey Uso's upper back into the knee. Who will advance here in this battle of families? The Hart family, the Usos. As Jey Uso now, butterfly suplex, beautiful. You may have seen that on SmackDown Live. Like I said earlier, they were on SmackDown Live as a free agent tag team. But you've got to imagine if they lose here tonight that the SmackDown general manager would want to sign them. A neck breaker to Bret Hart. Now Uso dragging Hart into their corner, and he's going to tag out to his brother. Jimmy Uso now taunting in that corner as Bret Hart crawls, and a kick to the gut. Keeping Bret Hart grounded here, not allowing him to get the upper hand, and I spoke too soon. A reversal punch straight to the side of the face. A DDT. Bret Hart getting back into this, but he's got to bring this into the Hart Foundation's corner. It looked like he was going to drag him. Stopped a little once again. Who knows what's going on in the mind of Bret the Hitman Hart as he Irish whips his opponent into their team's corner. Now a tag to Jim the Anvil Neihart. And an axe handle to the arm of Uso. As the Anvil will go for a suplex now. Beautiful vertical suplex with a delay, showing the strength of the Anvil. Uso now super kick to the gut. Bringing this back into the Usos' advantage. Ooh, and knocking down the referee. What the hell? What is the matter with Jimmy Uso knocking down the referee as he climbs to the top? Perhaps going for the Uso splash, but however, Anvil able to get up and a double axe handle knocks down Neihart. And the Usos have had the advantage in this match, surprising considering that the Hart Foundation is the veteran team here. Anvil now Irish whip into his team's corner, tag out to Bret. And a punch to the gut by Bret Hart. Excellent tag team cooperation by the Hart Foundation, keeping this ring split in half as he hits a suplex. Now climbing up to that second rope and just driving his forearms into the face of his opponent. Looking to go for another tag team move, but nope, slipping behind Uso in a reverse DDT. Bret now maybe looking for a pile driver, but no, Uso able to roll out. Hook going for a pin in the corner. Kick out at 1. Not the best time to go for a pin. And a drop kick to the side of the face. Simple but brutal. And just backbreaker onto the knee. Jey Uso in the corner was looking for a tag, but now I believe Jimmy Uso might have this one in his back pocket. Not having to worry now about getting tagged as he stomps away at Bret the Hitman Hart. It would be impressive if the Usos could get a victory tonight, not only because they would be defeating the Hart Foundation, but also because they would be moving on in the tournament, perhaps looking to get a running hip attack as they look to advance in the tournament, as I was saying, perhaps winning both the SmackDown and the Raw Tag Team Championships. Jimmy Uso now tagging out to his brother. And a body slam as Jey Uso on the top rope. Uso splash! The move that got him the win last week as he goes for the pin. Hooks the leg, but Anvil is there quick and smart by Jim Anvil Neihart, able to break up the pin. These two teams both with the same goal in mind, Samoan drop. Same goal in mind, Bret Hart trying to crawl to the tag, unable to do so as he kicks away. And now, looks like Jey Uso was looking for a Samoan driver, but Bret Hart able to counter with a reverse DDT. And now he might be looking for it. A pile driver to Jey Uso. Lights might be out as he brings him back to his feet. Swinging neck breaker. The assault to that neck area of Uso. A punch to the face. Looking for another one, but countered. And now with Bret Hart on his shoulders, what is he looking for? Another Samoan drop. And look at that, Bret Hart leaping for a tag, able to tag Jim the Anvil Neihart. Clothesline and sends Uso outside of the ring. Jey Uso out of the ring. And now the Anvil will follow behind. Now tossing Jey Uso back into the ring. Elbow to the face. Look at that. Look at that. Jey Uso. So smart, so quick. Whipping that leg, able to get the big man down. Tag out to his brother. And just like kick to Jim Neihart. Lifting him up on his shoulders now. What could he be going for here? Just tossing him down against that top rope. Anvil now able to counter, ringing that arm, looking for a belly-to-belly suplex, but no, countered by Jimmy Uso, hip toss. Bret Hart now returning to the corner after that hot tag earlier on in the match. Anvil now, knee to the face. And a punch. Whoever wins this match... Oh, look at that toss. Whoever wins this match would be going on to face the winner of Finn Balor and Hideo Itami versus... Look at this. Look at this. Anvil with a submission. Cobra clutch locked in, but... I don't know why he would release that submission. Maybe he was losing his grip. I'm not sure, but... As I was saying, the winner of this match would face the winner of Balor and Itami versus Titus Worldwide. And now the Anvil going for a tag team move, perhaps tagging in Bret Hart. Bret Hart. Look at this. This is it. The heart attack. The heart attack, and now Bret with the pin hooks the outside leg. 1, 2, but Jey Uso able to break up the pin. That one could have been over. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Sharpshooter looking for the sharpshooter, but Jey Uso was right there able to break up the submission. Now Jimmy Uso with the attack. Russian leg sweep. As I was saying, that could have been the end of it with the heart attack, but tag team rules. The pin was broken up. It's now Bret Hart. Tag out to his partner once again. I believe the Hart Foundation has made more frequent tags in this match than the Usos. That might be their advantage here. You got to keep the guy in the ring fresh. Now Jimmy Uso lifting the Anvil up by his head. That chop to the chest. Back elbow. An Irish whip into the corner. Back first. Might be looking for this again. If I'm not mistaken, this has already happened to Jim Neihart once in this match. A running hip attack. Shades of their uncle Umaga. Even their father Rikishi, a leaping elbow drop to the heart. The Usos got to look for the end of this match soon. Jey Uso, I apologize, Jimmy Uso with that Michinoku driver hooking the leg. Kick out at 2. Both of the other men in the ring. Jimmy Uso, or I apologize, Jey Uso with a monkey flip sends Bret Hart out of the ring. Now Anvil able to counter. Knee to the head, to the face area perhaps. Neither of these men want to be stuck in this ring without their partner on that apron, as Jey Uso reaching out for the tag as Anvil taunts. Hot tags made. Running, looking for some sort of spinning punch, but he misses. Anvil pulling back on that leg, perhaps setting up a sharpshooter for his partner. Now dropping that knee onto the mat. Look at this. Look at that submission again. Once again, Cobra Clutch. Cobra Clutch, otherwise known as the Anvilizer. And that's it. He taps. Just like that, the Hart Foundation picks up the victory via submission, and they will move on in the World Tag Team Title Tournaments. That is a mouthful to say, ladies and gentlemen. But nonetheless, the Hart family able to advance over the Usos. I could imagine we will not see much of the Usos anymore on Monday Night Raw. We wish them the best of luck in the SmackDown Tag Team title match. Ladies and gentlemen, as we return to Raw, take a look at this. Our CCTV footage able to capture this. We don't know why, but Baron Corbin assaulting Hideo Itami backstage. Hideo is supposed to be in the tag title tournament tonight, but I'm getting word that he will not be able to compete here tonight, which is a shame. Finn Balor's going to have to look for a new partner, I suppose, as we move on with the action. Jack Gallagher. Gentleman Jack Gallagher made his WWE debut in the Cruiserweight Classic, one of the best cruiserweights in the world. He looks forward to one-on-one action here in Monday Night Raw. One of the most unorthodox cruiserweights in professional wrestling as he leaps into the ring. What the hell? What the hell? Stone Cold Steve Austin! The Stone Cold Stunner! Stone Cold Stunner to Jack Gallagher! This referee calling off the match. This was not supposed to be the match. Jack Gallagher was not going to be in action with Stone Cold Steve Austin. As Steve Austin now suplex in the center of the ring. Look at the size difference between these men. What the hell is Steve Austin doing here? Misses a kick there. Now another Stone Cold Stunner. A second Stone Cold Stunner to Jack Gallagher. And now Steve Austin just tossing him out of the ring like a rag doll. What the hell's going on here? Steve Austin, middle finger, is now requesting a microphone. Very strong words by Stone Cold Steve Austin. Seems like he's embarrassed that he hasn't been on Raw yet. What the hell is this now? Ladies and gentlemen, that is Roman Reigns. But what the hell is he doing interrupting Stone Cold Steve Austin? These fans making it clear what they think about Roman Reigns. The boos, as you can hear. What the hell is Roman Reigns doing? What is he thinking, interrupting Stone Cold Steve Austin? You do not interrupt an already angry Stone Cold Steve Austin. Roman Reigns now entering the ring, requesting a microphone himself. Seems like Roman doesn't like what Stone Cold's about here. And what the hell? A clothesline to Stone Cold Steve Austin. What the hell is Roman Reigns doing? Ladies and gentlemen, we return to Monday Night Raw. Samoa Joe is in action against the Rated R Superstar Edge. Just a moment ago, you saw Steve Austin march to the ring, unhappy that he has yet to be on Raw, and interrupted by Roman Reigns, who, to much of my surprise, attacks Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm getting word now that they will compete later on tonight, one-on-one action. But as for now, we will see Samoa Joe and Edge, both of them looking to advance on, to move forward in the Undisputed Championship rankings. Edge sporting some new attire here tonight, white attire. He has won his past 2 matches on Raw as the collar and elbow tie-up. Edge pushing Samoa Joe into the corner. Referee will break this up as Samoa Joe is in the ropes. Wouldn't want a disqualification this early, and a back suplex by Samoa Joe. Last week, Edge put away Rusev while Samoa Joe was able to defeat Randy Orton, sending Randy Orton down to rank 5 out of 5 as Edge Closed fist to the face. Edge has had a pretty impressive run so far on Monday Night Raw. Samoa Joe with a belly-to-belly suplex. He's looking to end that 2-0 streak so far. But Edge able to get out of whatever Samoa Joe was looking for. A backbreaker to Joe. Edge with control. Irish whip to Samoa Joe into the ropes, and a big boot takes down the Destroyer, the Samoan submission machine. We have yet to see Samoa Joe lock in his submission. But nonetheless, full Nelson slam down to the mat. Edge DDT with so much confidence after his past 2 victories. One against Rusev, as I just mentioned. Another against Randy Orton. Looks to capitalize and get a 3rd victory in a row here tonight against Samoa Joe. Is now bringing him into the ropes and just tossing him back using those ropes. Samoa Joe fighting back. Punch to the chest, gut, looking for some sort of cutter perhaps, but Edge able to throw him off, but no. Oh, and look at that, another counter. Samoa Joe looking for a back suplex. Edge able to swing those hips around, collide on top of Samoa Joe, now lifting him up on top of his shoulder, slamming him down onto that top rope. Cutting the oxygen with that maneuver as he climbs up to the top rope. We do not see this very often from Edge. Leaping elbow drop to the heart. Edge now with the control. The execution in the corner. This one might be over just like that. Hooks the outside leg. 1, 2, but a kick out at 2 by Samoa Joe. You gotta do a lot more to take out Samoa Joe. Edge now looking in the corner, maybe perhaps for his finisher here. The spear! Spear by Edge. This one could be over just like that. Another pin. 1, 2, and 3. No! A kick out. Samoa Joe able to kick out at 2.5. That looked like 3 to me. Samoa Joe sweeps the leg of Edge, now getting the advantage, standing tall here. I thought that one might have been over. Snapmare in the center of the ring. Now twisting that neck. Everybody these past few weeks who have faced Edge had targeted the neck, which he's had surgically repaired in the past. He is able to fight it off. Irish whip now into the corner. Samoa Joe able to counter with a back elbow and just sweeping the legs with a kick, with a spinning kick of some sort to the legs as Edge rolls out of the ring. Samoa Joe taunts. Edge, however, returning to the ring quickly and dropping him down gut first into the knee. Back body drop. Look at this, a back elbow followed by Enziguri. Samoa Joe now, this one could be over. Samoa Joe with a punch to the face. There he is, there it is, locked in. There it is, locked in, ladies and gentlemen, hooking the legs. Samoa Joe has Edge locked to center of the ring with the coquina clutch. Nowhere to go for Edge. Edge able to get out of the submission hold. Perhaps the lock was getting weak. Going for a pin here. Kick out at 2. Edge seemed like he was in a lot of trouble earlier in the coquina clutch, able to escape. Now, Samoa Joe kick to the gut, looking for a powerbomb, but no, Edge able to send him flying back, pointing towards his head, showing his smarts. And a sequence of moves gives Edge the advantage here. The Edge-O-Matic. And a kick out at 2. Now Samoa Joe going for a pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at early 2. These men going back and forth, giving it their all. Edge hitting a spear earlier tonight. And Samoa Joe was locked in that coquina clutch. Well, he was not locked in it. He locked it in onto Edge. Once again, targeting the neck. Snapmare, center of the ring. Just wrenching on that neck once again. Absolutely ruthless. Edge with nowhere to go. Nowhere to go, but he's a counter punch to the gut. Punch to the face. Edge now might get back into this one. Irish whipped into the corner. Samoa Joe perhaps looking for the muscle buster in the corner, but unable to capitalize. Edge now with a pin. Hooks the leg. Kick out at 2. Drop kick to the back of Samoa Joe. And now once again, execution! Center of the ring. Edge has to get that pin. He has to get the pin as he stalks Samoa Joe, perhaps looking for another one. A spear! Samoa Joe clenching his gut. Edge going for the pin. 2, 3, this one is over. Just like that, Edge cements himself #1 spot so far in the Undisputed Championship Contenders rankings. 3-0 so far here on Monday Night Raw. Impressive record so far by Edge. But ladies and gentlemen, we have more to come tonight. Like I announced at the beginning of this match, we will see Roman Reigns one-on-one versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. That is a dream match you do not want to miss. And in our main event tonight, Tag Team Title Tournament, Titus Worldwide will face Finn Balor. But will Finn Balor able to get a partner to replace Hideo Itami? Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you in part 2.